Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to today's live. Good evening. Let me see who comes in first. Good evening, everyone. We're supposed to do a video, but the updates were just coming back to back. And at this point, I'm like, you know what? I think we should just talk on live because Fancy and Alex, they're just doing my head in at this point. I'm just going to start off by saying Stella Dimoko SDK. She interviewed Fancy, and Fancy had a bit to say, and that was the basis of my video, the initial video I was supposed to post, edit and post. It was an entire interview where Fancy was talking about everything she went through and all of that, and Stella was asking some questions. I think towards this evening again, I saw that some chats have been leaked. And seriously, guys, I just want to hear your opinion on this matter because it seems like the ladies are divided. Ladies are divided because I feel like there are some ladies that have taken this as their gender versus our gender matter. Oh, Irina says first. Hi. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, yes, yes. Every time. That's our course rep, in case you do not know. She's always first. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you. Hi, Chi. Good evening. Good evening, guys. So, like I was saying, man, it has been a lot. I've done mine Zini now. Zini has found love. Hi, Slivani. Oh, yes, a lot of people are coming in now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hi, Jess. Please, as you come in, please like the live stream so that we can start. The lines are going to be open pretty soon because this is not even my conversation. I find that a lot of women are kind of like divided in terms of opinion. So I want to hear like those that are for and those that are against in terms of this whole matter. Okay, so let me say my good evenings. Good evening, Jess. Good evening, Precious. Good evening, Tina. Welcome, welcome, welcome to today's show. It's just amazing having you guys here. Yay, Doris. Good evening. Good evening, Uzamaka. Good evening, Success. Welcome. Please like the live stream. That's all I ask. We have about 40 people here now. Hi, Success. Hi, Lisa. So, the basis of this. Hi, Jenny from Canada. Yes, so we need more of our Canada gang coming. So towards the evening when I was supposed to edit my video, only for me to find out that they leaked some info, and I'm like, this lady does not know when to stop. This lady does not know when to stop. I know we can have like varying opinions, but bro, I don't know. I don't. That's why I want to open these lines early, and I feel like any of you that wants to, call in and share your thoughts. If you've been following this Fancy and Alex's matter. Hi Evelyn. Yeah, so Irido say, edit your CV and put it there. It's not easy. If it's easy, they should be doing it first for live stream, first for comment section. Most of the times, like if I drop a video first, guys, please. And most times I see a lot of people watch it, they like it, but if you don't leave comments, we'll not be knowing your name. Oh, so please always leave comments. Balafama, oh, Balafama, are you from Okrika? I'm seeing my it's sounding like somebody from around my walk a new house constituency. Hi Natasha, hi Precious. Hi from Scotland. Yes, so Jessica Waherler. So, guys, do you want me to read out this thing? I think everybody has seen the entire thing. Everybody has seen it. So let me just. Hi, Henrietta. It's like Canada gang is winning. No, we have two Canada gang. We have one Scotland. Guys, rep your place. So rep your place. And Tina said, I think Alex is manipulative. Wow, nice. Give me your opinion. Oh, I need everybody to say because I'm telling you that this is one topic that has divided women. Some people are for, some people are against. I personally feel that Fancy does not have sense, but then that's a talk for another day. And I use the term does not have sense very loosely. So it's not a question on her intelligence. It's just me looking at it like, sis, number one, last year everybody was screaming. What's the name of that song? I'll be a fool to go back to my ex-boyfriend. Fancy, we were screaming that song during morning devotion. You ran through window to go and settle. After comrade them have finished agreeing, That is our anthem. Fancy went to find man, went to settle, carry box and moved in. Hey, Fancy, you betrayed us. You betrayed us. Oh, hi, Noble from Italy. Hi, Miranda. Hi, Hannah from UK. I know UK again. Hi, Claire from UK. Jessica, Niger, babe. Yes, Jess is Canada too. Canada gang, plenty. Hi, IJ from US. Oh, Tina. Tina is from Sweden. Tina, come in now. I've dropped phone line. Tell us your point. Yes, I believe so, Claire. I believe she loves him more, which is even weird, seeing the way that she's going about her own love. Her own love, they won't kind. Hello from Benin. You know, when people do you bad, or you do somebody bad, I think the rule of law should be that you should watch out for the person trying to do you back. I thought that was like an unspoken law. Like you watch out because the person is definitely trying to pay you back. It's almost like when you pinch somebody in primary school and then you're always on alert for when the person wants to pinch you back. If he didn't sleep with her, does that mean he's gay? My sister, I don't even understand what that her sentence means. And that's what I'm saying. Like, let's just say, imagine, you could know that most times when I settle cases like this, I'm talking from PR point of view. Let's say she's human, she has made the mistake, she came out, announced that breakup, and then you want to settle with him privately, and he is now like, you know what, I'm a brand. Let's not lie, Alex is a brand. No be saying a noise, he's a brand. If you disgrace me publicly, you have to apologize publicly, because there are brand deals that are going to I'm going to lose as a result of that, you know. And at the end of the day, she is now feeling like he manipulated her into apologizing publicly. If you messed up publicly, it only makes sense that you apologize publicly. Do you understand? So when you apologize publicly and you see that this guy is just wicked, he wants to do you payback, you take your L, enter plane, and you go back. You don't use that anger to now start granting unwarranted interviews to buttress the point. Like right now, what she's doing is like a scorned wife, I've been a scorned girlfriend. Sis, calm down. Really, that's my own take. Oh, Chinwe is on the line. Chinwe, welcome.
Yeah, Asi. Hello, can you hear me,
Let
Asi?
me read some
Yeah.
comments.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Hello?
But she's doing too much. Yes.
Asi, your internet is having problem. I don't know why. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Just hold on. Let me read these comments. Tatari said, "What out this?" Um, Jonas Ward said, "But she's doing too much." But she's doing too much. Be quiet. Yeah, baby. Hi from Ghana. Hi, Kedona. Don't worry. We are getting back. Yeah, we are getting back to you. I can hear you. Hello, Chinwe. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Chinwe is back on. Let's get Chinwe on the line.
Yeah, hello, Ashley.
Hello. Yes, you can hear me now,
Yeah,
Abby. Close.
yeah, I can hear
Uh-huh.
you. Yeah.
Please give us your take.
Honest, honestly, this is just my opinion. I believe Alex is manipulative. That is what I
Mm,
believe.
mm,
Actually, children raised here in abroad and children raised in Nigeria don't. They have a different way of behavior. They
mm.
honestly, I will say any child who is raised here in abroad and should just keep to the people they have the same behavior pattern with, because um what Alex did, I think I would say Nancy is more of a victim. Is it Nancy is more of a victim here?
Fancy. Are you
Fancy
serious?
or not?
Yeah. Hello. Ah, she just went off. Welcome, Ayanate. Um, Tiffany said there has to be. Micah, you're making noise, please. Mommy is on live. Tiffany said there has to be single men in this her abroad because this unnecessary stress and wahala. I'm telling you, including flight tickets. She's a big baby abroad. She should have moved on from that Ella and got somebody on her level. Claire, God will bless you. Now, money separate them in the first place, which is a big red flag. God will bless you because it really doesn't make sense. For me, just move on. Like you publicly disgrace somebody. I'm telling you the truth, minus the fact that you feel Alex would not take her back. Remember when she did the apology, 90% of the comments said Alex should not take her back. Many people would not have even taken Alex serious if he took her back. If Alex took her back, for me, I will be worried for her. If I'm her family member, I will not even approve of that marriage, because if he can pretend till she enters the house and he will show her shaggy, she will now be a divorcee. So this her banter she's doing. She should be grateful to God for saving her the second time. This banter doesn't make any sense. That man can pretend and then you enter the house because you have seen signs for 5 years. You put your head inside that you want to die inside. No wahala. You will enter, he will cough you up, and then he will make sure that whatever is left of your self-esteem is cuckoo's catara. By the time they're releasing you, you're not only a divorcee, you are a this, you are a that, you have stayed, it will not be worse. So if she had even just moved on, because me, when I saw the apology, the first thing I thought was, okay, maybe she wants to remarry, and then the new husband doesn't want a situation whereby there are gray areas in my head. And then the second thing I thought is maybe she and Alex, she wants them to get back together. Another thing, like I thought different things. So if she had left it at that apology and moved on, Fancy, trust me, nothing would have happened to your reputation. You do not need to tell us Alex's dirty leanings. We are not interested. I honestly see him from the bottom of our heart. He's not that much of a big deal for us to be so interested in his personal life. Do you understand? That's just it. So yeah, sex is not everything in a relationship, especially before marriage. They should have talked about it. 5 years is too long. Well, definitely. She has indirectly cemented what some concluded about his lifestyle. So was she signing up to be a beard? Tiffany, thank you so much. Because if you're coming, the first time you say, live your truth. The second time you say, I don't care about his sexuality. I'm open-minded. I just care about love. Love is love. Fancy, you were signing up to be a beard because of what? What exactly? Really? No. That's not even making sense. Yeah, okay. Network. Pele, pele, pele. Oh my God. Hope people can hear now. The pain of someone chopping you and leaving the next level. Well, in my opinion, Fancy was just being a loving partner. Yeah, he would have shown her shege if she continued. Ha! Stop carrying marriage on your head. Seriously, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Just go. Just go. God is saving you. Imagine like a stubborn goat. God is saving you. Just go. Don't allow your name. If I Google your name is so attached to his name simply because you will not stop talking. Just leave. You will not stop talking. So whatever business, whatever thing you think you've done is attached to Alex. That's your entire this thing. Whereas you should have just moved on. Moved on. You won't even, nobody will know because God is saving you. God really likes you. Something is just off with the whole situation, but it's clear Alex wanted to show her Pepe. Exactly. Because the truth is, let's not lie. A lot of us have that kind of vindictive mindset. If somebody shows you that level of disgrace, you will sit at home and you'll be like, really? Don't worry. I will walk my way back and I will deal with you. Many people do it. Many people do it. That's why whenever you show somebody shege, let your village people not remote you back into that person's house. Whenever somebody does, domestic violence, you went and reported the man to police. Police arrested him. They beat him. Later, they did family meeting. They now settled it. You now carried your leg back to the house. We will come and carry your body. Whether you like it or not, you're not coming out of that house alive. Because that's how it works. There's karma. That's how it works. The next level of anger is going to be such that you cannot report. That's how we work. So anytime people misbehave like this, please, let's be careful. People who want to do you back. That's just it. Yeah, she has apologized before, which is weird. Hi, welcome, Linda Agu. Yeah, she has apologized before. I feel the first apology was basically that 3-page apology. And then it was directed at his parents, his family, and all of that. So I think by that time, they were coming together, sort of, I think what she meant by love is that she does not have anything against people's sexuality in general. So then, which is that she doesn't mind, because the entire interview, she's tipping towards Alex is bisexual or gay. She shouldn't even lie. I'm not really sure, because he did not touch me for 5 years, and when he's with Covey girls, he does not touch them. Sis, that is what you mean. I don't know. Me personally, I will not. Henrietta, that's true. I don't think that. But seriously, do you understand how that interview comes off looking? Because this is like an open secret or a rumor that has been hanging over his head for years. And then you, the person he has decided to spend the rest of his life with, you come and grant interviews that I don't need to like Alex for me to see what is right, what is wrong. Do you guys understand? So I don't think Alex is gay because he didn't sleep with her for 5 years. And even if she came back to him and she said she still loved him, so why post? You told us you still love him. Nothing makes sense when you're apart. If he does anything wrong, fancy. You people did not even plan to settle in private. You people did not, after the apology, whatever wrong he does, settle in private or break up in private. Not you're bringing it back to the public, which now would now need you to apologize again. You're doing the same thing. It's a whole new circle. And please, let's not use naive. That girl is grown. Chinwe was on the line. I was talking about, kids that are raised abroad and kids that are raised here. I feel like your training is important. If you're raised abroad, you're not trying to say like those raised abroad are naive and they don't have sense. You have sense wherever the place you are raised at. It doesn't really mean. But then when you're raised there and you want a Nigerian man, a core Igbo Nigerian man, there's a way they behave, which is not strange to you because you're not literally an African American. You're Nigerian. So most times, even fathers, as much as they raise you up there, you know how your father behaves. You know how your uncles behave. If you want a Nigerian man, that is how he will behave. So most times, I don't even buy into that. It's just like us. How would I say? Raising new excuses for her. She's not naive. Let's not say that. Hi, Chichi. Hospitality head is here. So many men available and you're fixated on winning. Winning, Lavender, why are you like this? Somebody that just launched a big house. Big house with walk-in closet, fancy enter plane and came to Lekki. She's not even serious. Everybody need an inner circle in their life, because how can you accept a guy despite his sexuality, cheating on you and all, like you do not love? My sister. Like literally, who are these friends that you're forwarding these guys' messages to? Why do you feel the need to forward message to them? And then you know fully well that because this guy is famous, they will leak those messages. It will hurt your relationship, and you will go back. If you are the guy and you saw that messages that are private that you chatted with your girlfriend has been leaked to the general public, will you take yourself back? Fancy, will you take yourself back? Let's be saying the truth. Clean with more. Jeez. Clean with more. Where have you been? Is this how they used to abandon people? You think I will not know that you snuck out? See, with the way this girl is going, she will say she has started saying things now. Tomorrow she will say, I'm only human. Close your mouth. Close your mouth before you go and say things that are wrong. When a man decides to be celibate, the modern world will call him gay. Disease full everywhere where no man just wants to be. Hey, my dear, nothing. You see, men, let's not even lie, they get it tough in this world. Yeah, she's basically saying that. Yes, we can. Or you can call in. Let me post this thing again. Please, guys, you can call in. I'm just trying to read up on people's comments. Sorry. But what Alex did now will come back to bite him hard, honestly. No, bite him. It's just wickedness vibes. She said she wanted to do it private, but he kept manipulating her to do it public. Because she disgraced him in public now. If you're a brand, if I'm Alex's manager, Ayana say is on the line. Let me say this first. If I'm Alex's manager and without this love, because I'm not interested in their love, and you publicly disgrace my clients, my sister, you will publicly apologize to my clients because I'm about the brand and the money. I'm not interested in your pride and your love. Come to the public and protect my clients. This is business. This is not poverty Olympics. This is business. I will tell you to apologize in public because you're hurting my clients, which is a brand I'm working with. Close that door, please. I don't hear that. Which is a brand I'm working with. Do you understand? So as much as we are thinking about love, we should also think about brand. Alex is a brand, oh. You understand? Ayanate, you're going to come up. Let me just quickly read this. I don't think she meant accepting him being in relationships with a homosexual. I don't know. I don't see, and she's not saying anything. She's saying so much and saying little. So I don't even want to put words in her mouth, so to speak. Before tomorrow, she said general public. She will turn around and say it's us that brought the notion. I think Fancy allowed her feelings to be cloud her own judgment. People do foolish things when they're in love. Alex took undue advantage of her. It's a lie. Story. Story. He's too grown to make stupid mistakes. Alex did not take any advantage of her. Alex is not somebody's child. Is she supposed to be foolish, coming around and blabbing nonsense? If Alex is your brother or your son, are we going to be having? No, like somebody that was 2 months to marry. We can. She's not a child. She's not in JS3. Let's not do that. She's not in JS3. 2 months to marriage. You're too grown, Fancy. You're too grown. Nobody manipulated you. All those things now talk. If you did not see something in that relationship, it's not love. There has to be something else, because if it was love, you will not be calling press conference because of small thing. It's not love. This one pass. It's not love again. It's obsession or something else. It's not love, because if it's love, you think she will come and do interview with Stella Dimoko and talking about his private life, and then tomorrow you come back and say nothing makes sense when we are apart. It doesn't make any sense. That's not love. Is that how people love? Ha. But if Fancy agreed to be in relationship knowing all this, why complain now? My sister, woman, I don't know. Because 5 years, you've been in relationship with somebody for 5 years. There's no way you didn't see sign and symptom. You would have seen all the things. I mean, children raised abroad have a pattern of behavior, and the one raised in Nigeria, exactly. Okay. The pattern of behavior you're saying now for Fancy, is it that her pattern of behavior is this her Obanje vibes? Because I don't understand. There are people that are raised abroad that really are very straightforward. If you meet a guy, I personally feel people raised abroad cannot stay this long in this type of madness. That was my own notion before Fancy. If they see a guy that's questionable and he cannot bring in the goods and something, they cut it off. It's not like Nigerians that have hope and have, because we have more pressure here for marriage. Nigerian girls raised in Nigeria are more, what would I say? They have long suffering more than those abroad. So Fancy is the first person I'm seeing that is raised abroad that is having long suffering like this. And not just long suffering, you come out and banter about it. You get a CB. You say again, Fancy, when no Fancy, I say, Rono, leave me alone. How can you stay for 5 years and know he's gay? What kind of life was she expecting after marriage? Like, I don't understand. The bells and whistles, the truth is the both of you are fine, but that's not the end of marriage now. That's not the end of marriage. I'm American and I can see Wahala with fast. I think there's He forced you to apologize. One, take your L and go. This way now, the ball is in your court. He will now chase you. But you can't force to do like 2-1. When the matter, the 1-1 self, you know, even allow him getting your own small rejoicing. It's somehow just because a man dies, will that automatically mean it could just be he just likes you, but okay, exactly. I really don't know what people call love again, no, because too much has been said, my dear. She seems confused. Yeah, so my network is not good at all, Tina. I don't know. Me and MTN is just crazy. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. So sorry, guys. So sorry, guys. MTN took me off. And funny enough, I have two MTN route. I'm using my phone to connect because that seems to be the fastest. I have an MTN router I have a buff, what they call this thing. What's that thing that goes under? Like wireless something. When they sold, I'm just tired. Networks have just been messing up, but we move. Ayanate on the line. There are still ladies abroad. Whereas I think it's because a lot of people, because if Alex was abroad with this bad character, Fancy will not take it. But because Alex is in Nigeria, and you feel like, okay, he's not one of these US guys that are messed up. He's not one of these guys that, there's just a thing with getting in Nigerian, the foundations. Yes, there's a bad, because abroad, let's not lie, the loves you will spend. I am not saying on the line. Can you
Hi.
hear us? Says
Hi.
you're
Yes, I can hear you.
right.
Good evening,
Yeah.
everyone. Good evening. I
Public
think you've said
apology
a
is the
number of
one
things.
causing problem. Had she not come out to make the public apology, we will not be here. But it's true. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear
yes,
me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. So I just wanted to say a few things. I think that
Yes,
to an extent,
I
there's some
can
lessons to learn.
hear
There's
you
some
now.
lessons to learn. Yes, there's some lessons to learn. When they were in this relationship privately, things were going fine. I think this is also a sign that people should, try to keep things like this private. The things that are important to you, to some extent. I mean, try and keep it private. Then another thing I'll say is I think she's obsessed with the relationship. Um, I think maybe he was the first guy, maybe she's the first, maybe he was the first man that she's dating. Because I mean, the things that I feel for her in some sort of way, because in this second part of this thing, you could see you in her response to people's questions, you could see how vulnerable. I mean, she felt maybe after he blocked her, and after he tried to convince her to apologize, and to another extent too. I see Alex, I think sometimes I look at him and say, I'm sure this guy is maybe so too good to be true. You know how you see people and you say, oh, this person is just all that. But hey, there might be something that we are not seeing in all of these things that she's saying. He might also be a narcissist too. We might not know. She's the one in this relationship. But just like you have said, I think it's time for her to move on. If I was in her shoes, I don't even think I would even apologize to even come back to him. I don't even think I would do that. But I mean, it's easier said when you're not the one in the shoes,
Oh
it's
boy, I
easier
will
to
not
say.
go. Shame.
Shame, you understand, and knowing him and his prestige, and how some Nigerian men, some of them can be. He too, he would. I saw a comeback. I knew that there was going to be revenge.
You get.
Not today.
I felt like this guy
Tomorrow.
would do her, show her
Yes,
shaggy.
I felt for them so much. Even when there was a video that came out and she was showing her, she was eating her fang soup. I was like, God, this thing is not looking good though. It's not looking good though. But at the end of the day, she would have learned a big lesson. She has learned a big lesson. Him too. In all of this too, he hasn't even said a word, and I'm sure he has promised himself that he won't say a word.
Yeah.
Let's just see how it unfolds. But I feel for both of them. I think both of them too need help. The girl needs help. Alex too needs. I mean, all the things that he's doing, macho. No, the person he's going to date in the next relationship will feel from this thing. Trust
Yeah,
issues.
I feel like even when I saw his friends now, these they are new friends. These are like Nollywood, not be Nollywood small girls. So I was telling somebody, I said, Alex is now friends with them in Yedu, Uche Jumbo, Choma Chuku. These are people that when you bring that Obanje vibe, they smell it from a mile
far.
away. You be like, Alex, this guy's head is not correct. It's not a easy or easy no. Straight. So when you come back with a bid to, as I'm sending you message, I wondered why the chats that she was sending, Alex was being very, maybe she will send message today, he will reply tomorrow.
Reply. I saw that too, because he was like,
and
I don't like this one.
This guy
Said,
doesn't
write it
like,
again.
how
I'm
hot
in a
I have to
party.
be, because yes, the first time when they broke up, sis released all their chats to her friends. How do you want him to open up to you? I say I was angry, so I released all our chats.
She's just a child.
Even if you were Alex's auntie, my sister, you will not agree for that marriage. After sharing Ashwebi, forcing people to buy, and then you went to bank and started refunding money. Tomorrow they say they want to apologize in private. Who agree? Let's not even lie. And then the bad timing is Alex, his mom just lost her mom, so they buried his grandmother. Just recently, Fancy, as recent as when she started her outburst was the day they buried the woman. Fancy, look at the time now. Read the room. This family is grieving.
She's just a baby. I think she's just a child.
No, she's not a baby. I know they like all those type of stuff.
Okay, maybe she looks an adult, but she has a baby.
Oh boy, that's the first.
Her actions are showing it now. Her actions are showing it. Look at it now. Her actions are showing it. Just another thing. And I mean, we've learned times and times again that when you're having issues with relationship, don't bring it to social media. So the question people are asking her, you're still talking,
and she was replying.
So tell that person.
They not ask Chioma. I am not there. Did they not ask Chioma question?
Even see somebody like me, say they're talking to her. I mean, those are minds. You cannot be coming dirty.
She don't get better friends.
It will never. It will be there forever. It will take her time to heal. To take this hurt, she will carry it into the next relationship. These are the things
she's forgetting that we don't care. We don't care. Alex is not that much of a big deal as she has put in her mind.
A big deal.
Now she didn't even bring more gist about the guy. She's forgetting that we don't care. We really don't care because there's nothing we can do to him. There's nothing we can do to him. Calm down, sis. We know that you're hot. Simply because you told somebody sorry. You now feel that the person must take the sorry the time you told the person the sorry. That this your one sorry should not see. Listen, that's the thing with hurting people. The moment you hurt the person and you now want to go back, you are the one begging now. You cannot choose your punishment. The person will tell you how he wants it. Because if you're interested in the relationship and he says it's public apology he wants, because of course he's a brand, you go do the public because you spot. What if he comes and tells you that he lost a deal because of that thing? Which can happen because trust social media. We drag this guy. You know, get hair. We use a non-existent hair dragger. Dragged his call. 2 months to his wedding, he found out his wedding was cancelling on social media. Remember, look at the chat. He said, see, Fancy, if you release this thing, know that it's over.
Wow.
He said it on that chat until he released it. Now ran to the back to beg. Assist now. Is it not Obanje vibes? Is it not Obanje vibe? If you're done, be done. Be done. If you're done, be done. Like exactly, learn from Chioma and Davido. Chioma and Davido, they can gist among their friends. And another thing, have matured friends.
That's it.
If they are angry now, and Chioma is talking with her sister, David is talking with all his lawyers, them, and I beg, no mind Chioma. They'll say, hey, no mind Chioma, after all, girls day. Chioma will say, David, he said it's not correct. The sister will say, hey, after all, they are hotter guys. What does he think he is? When you finish dragging each other, that's how these two people will go and settle. Prince will not say,
see all the rumors with Chioma.
Also, the advice on that. Now we fuck up. You know that kind of thing. And it's now laughable because people in their circle know that whatever you do, these two people will use you and settle. So you had better even be watchful of your madness because when they settle, they'll knock you off. When people in your circle know how important you take the other person, even in quarrel, it get talk where they no go release. She can't say that now.
First
Do you
of all,
understand that kind of thing?
Yeah. If you're dating someone in the limelight, Nollywood, music, I think you need to be extra careful and extra cautious and have some sort of self-worth. Because at some point we heard that Chioma was dating somebody. We also heard that Davido was dating somebody. They took her that time. They lived their life. They did not stay, whatever happened or whether it didn't happen. But we saw that she was also living her life.
Everybody was moving on.
You cannot stay and be sobbing, and you have to have, because I feel so much for her. I think my advice for her would be just leave social media and just live your life outside social media. Because we didn't know her before. We didn't know her before. It was through him we knew her.
Exactly. And I don't see any way that talking to a blogger is ever a good idea. I don't know.
She talked to a blogger.
She talked to do you know what school Stella Dimoko Caucus is? That's like before Linda Ikeji, this is the person that before Gist Lover, this was our Gist Lover. Like called you, did a proper, that means
begging her now.
the freeze will call you, you will do interview. Are you forgetting that these people that are asking you questions don't like this guy? Necessarily, they are looking for balls to their destiny. This is somebody that you love more than us. We really do not care about him. The only person that would have cared a little is you. So if you are ready to spread him out to the world for people to eat, they will eat him and your hand too. You that brought him, your hand too, they will chew your hand. Because your hand is tasting of him. Is that not how this world works? That's the truth. When you throw people out, after they finish consuming the meat you threw out, they will start smelling the blood on your hands. And you, the fancy, you will get burnt. That's how it works. Because the truth is, as much as you're angry, move on. Don't drag his career, make a jest of his image as a way to heal. Because if I'm your next in-law, my sister, let my cousin bring you. I go tell the family, say, Laila, you this girl, all our secrets, you go talk outside. No. And it's true. I won't be lying. I won't be a wicked in-law. Because I want to also protect. I don't want a situation whereby they go and screenshot our family group chats. I'm going to put it on social media. Imagine some of you here. Let's just be realistic here. Some of you here. Imagine those your friends that you've chatted deep things. Let that friend screenshot it and post it. How will you feel? Some of us have had some chats that, hey, if it comes out today, you are jailed for life. Imagine somebody screenshots it and brings it out. Sometimes for empathy, let's put ourselves in people's shoes. Put yourself in other people's shoes. When it comes to all these things,
that man is doing with Empress.
Exactly. With the Empress matter too, it's the same thing. And now with Empress, now we are looking at it like, oh, this is blackmail. So 100% everybody turns and faces the guy and says, no, you can't do that. Whatever she did, so what? Who has not messed up? Raise your hand in the air. That's how public is. That's how the public is. Everybody has started some things. You can call your girls and say, oh, Alex's head is not correct. This. But when you now go and screenshot messages, understand that I was even in that video. I was. Do you people know? Like, people are my live people now, so I'll gist you. We just ended wedding season, and then I was gisting with some people, and they told me of one wedding that cancelled. The wedding was supposed to hold in December. I was like, what happened? You know how couples like this fancy. She be small girl. Let me tell you why I don't even play into that. So this girl, I think the guy has been dragging his feet. Pay vendors, he's not paying vendors. He will ask his auntie, ask his mother, So she got angry, and I think they got into an argument, and she sent a voice note. Basically, why are you doing this? You're just being very lackadaisical. You're a mommy's boy. You're not taking direction. Just something in that line. And I don't know how their usual quarrel is, but maybe she don't talk like this. You know what this guy did? He sent that voice note to his family group chat. All his aunties, all his people, everybody say, this is who you want to marry. Never. My sister, Igwe, meeting. This one, meeting. Community sanctification. Everything they did, that wedding did not hold. It was gone. If they did not spend money, I'm talking 12 million has gone down the drain. If they did not spend, it's all gone because they have paid everybody full.
Well, so when you place of forgiveness now, where is it?
When you talk, my dear sister, and funny enough, let me gist you. When he put this thing and sent it, though him and his wife had argument, and according to him, he did it in anger. He now forgave his wife, and they were gisting. Whereas the aunties never forgave her. So that's why I'm saying that yes, there's a place for you to disgrace somebody, and the two of you will go and settle. Understand that this person is from a family. That family might not forgive you. Understand, when you bring something to the public, family, fans, they will not forgive you as easily as that person. Close that door. They will not forgive you as easily as that person. I'm telling you, because they now took his phone, deleted her number, blocked her on every social, so that he doesn't talk to her. When he came back to Nigeria for the wedding, they didn't allow him see her. They did everything, whereas they were still talking, because based on her, she's like, my husband has forgiven me, and we are still talking. But the family never went past that. And they said over their dead boy, that wedding will not hold. And I also told the girl that was gisting me, I said, well, she should also thank her God, because if in marriage preparation he's like this, he won't protect you in that house. Let's not lie. He won't protect you in that house. You will do something now, he will send to family group chat. All his aunties will be at your door. The day you will not sweep house, he will snap it and put on the group chat. They will be at your door. Let your soup not be sweet. He will snap it and put on group chat. How long are you supposed to appease the group chat? Yes, what you did was wrong. But in her own defense, she said she thought like banter between she and her husband. I've told you people on this channel sometimes. I said, wedding planning period is a spirit. Quarrel that the two of you don't used to quarrel before, you will quarrel it that time. If you're not sensitive, you will miss it. You will miss it. If that girl was his wife, he has missed it. If you're not sensitive, because even the planner said her annoyance is justified. Close to the wedding, pay for this thing he's not paying. Pay for the, and it gets us upset because we are agitated.
Absolutely.
My dear, everything don't cast. And I'm like, well, God help us. So, because at the end of the day, even as vendors, when we call and say, I have far that's our wedding, you say you need a hold, though, and you're with the money. You've been paid in full. You've cancelled other jobs to be at this job, and the job is not holding. You still feel bad. You feel bad. So, yeah, somebody was writing, I have to speak for my mental health. Let's stop that thing in 2023. Let's stop it. Mental health should just go with 2022. I think that word was so overused. I don't even understand. The real people that have mental health issues, they have delegated them to the back door. Now everybody is mental health. Calm down. I'm speaking up so that I can clear my conscience. Conscience now is mental health. I'm speaking up so that I can sleep well, knowing fully well that I'm at peace with myself. Is it before mental health talk? What were we saying? Can we go back to saying those things where we can express ourselves and true that, so that if you tell me you're conscious, I know exactly where I'm coming from. If you tell me it's mental health, this one is mental health, this other side is mental health, this other side is mental, yeah. So who has the real mental health issue? We don't know again. So do you think them, like realistically, do you think these people can ever come back with this thing?
I want to also, what I want to emphasize is the need for us to be kind of forgiving. I don't know where that part of humanity has gone. I mean, see what is happening with Empress and this man. What did she ever do to him? Why are we so inhuman? I mean, normal rants. Why will you have to go and send it to a WhatsApp group? What have you achieved? What have you, tomorrow now he will be the one start blaming his family that his family not allow him. But you're the one that went to send it to them. So we're too quick to. I think we're too quick to. Why don't you just sit back for a second and take it in first? I'm sure it was a rush.
Yes.
He heard it. You just carried it, and it's the same thing. Let us take time to pause before we respond. If this last time my husband came, the things that he was doing, I just sat back. I say, if I respond now, kata kata, I was breathing. Where I sit down, and they swell, they come down, they swell, they come down, they swell, they come down. The Port Harcourt girl in me was hey. But at the end of it, if I had, so I think we should sit.
Yes, I prefer silence.
Sit back and respond.
That side when we from, if you open mouth, now that
hey God, we talk 1 million.
Jesus wept.
Hey,
so
to help us.
Not just the swallow spit.
Forgiving
you just
spirit.
have to be breathing in, counting sheep, counting your finger and toes. Because that place, I'm telling you, that place. And I tell people, I say, the people who don't have strength, as long as they just do 5,000 things have come out.
Okay,
They're not even talk what they don't do. They will talk and they will still beat. so it's crazy. Yes, the resilience of a lot of people in handling issues is zero. Because the truth is, the same man that went to send all those texts to his aunties, tomorrow now, this girl, even if they just allowed her to enter the house, they will never welcome her into that fold. They will always look at her sideways. They will always look at her sideways.
You tell your
That's why I
friends,
always
all your
advise
friends.
even my couple, please, during wedding planning period, don't say any word that can be misjudged to any of your in-laws. Don't talk to them.
That's a really good thing you're
Don't talk
doing.
to them. Then they
That's a really
forgive.
good
Oh,
thing.
you will
That's a
give
really
birth to
good thing to
17
do.
children. In the next 42 years, they will remind you of what you said.
Yeah,
They will
there's something
remind
that my
you.
mother-in-law said that I still remember about me that time.
You go,
That's to show
then
you.
they
So
forget
you're
sometimes.
right. Really forget. Really forget.
I'm telling you, I did
Say,
a bride's wedding,
marry
and
people.
her mom is there, mother of the bride.
Mm.
Her father's elder sister told the mom to stand up and go and bring food for her. I say, you say, you did. I said, Mommy, please sit down. Ma, what do you want to eat? She said, but she told Tina, let's just say her name is Tina. I told Tina to get me food. I said, no, ma, we'll get you the food. She's the mother of bride and she will not move. The woman was there. You could see that having had 3 children abroad, and she's still like, I said, no, don't worry, I can go and get the food. Are you serious?
Mm.
After all these years, she has given you people male son and female daughters. You people are still shining eye. She should go and serve you food in her daughter's wedding. I say it's not going to happen. Madam, please sit down. We will serve her the food. Even if you want full goats, we'll go and bring the goat for you. She is not standing. There are certain things when they start it follows you. The same way we quarrel. They can come to that wedding now and say, hey, this one that your daughter's wedding, hope we will eat, oh, because when my brother married you, we didn't eat. You will be shocked.
Shocked.
I remember the time we went to your village, we didn't eat. Hope your daughter's wedding will see food to eat. You will sit in your bed and you'll be like, God.
Think your life.
They don't forget. So when you're getting married, be careful of the things you say. This December, if we count the weddings that scattered before they started, hey, is it the one that they say the girl must do covenant? She said she will not do covenant. It's not like Joko. You will swear oath. I will not swear oath. Tell him to swear oath. That the oath is if she cheat on another man, she will run mad and die or something like that. She now said, okay, she will swear if the man is swearing. He said him is not supposed to swear. Eh? She said she will not swear. Hey, I am not there. I saw wedding pack up. Then they there. 30 minutes, 2 hours, 1 hour. Groom enter car, angrily drove off. Bride say, I beg, stand up. It's the end. Otilo. I'm talking people that spent millions. People say there's no money. This thing, when they talk of endurance, when they talk of responsibility, when they talk of people that are ready to marry, you get many things. There's a reason people go for counseling. So all this your swear and no swear. Say it early, uncle. Don't come and shock anybody's daughter when they appear in your village that they are supposed to take covenant. For what? It doesn't even make sense. The areas where people are going to right now, somebody said we should put limits in number of times people can divorce, because right now it's not making sense again. Left, right, and center, divorce is like water. It's like water. Now, these people have not even started a home, and we already know their inner workings. Talk more of when they start home. I
God
mean,
help
come
us.
on now. This Gen Z, are you sure we are safe? Gen Z people, please come and answer. Are you sure we are safe? And I'm going to give us updates for our marriage well, because the way I'm seeing it, the moment your husband annoy you, you will not say, when she wrote that her text, her post, and said 2023 is the time for me to be strong, for me to. I know anytime people write strength, they want to say something very weak. They want to say something very foolish. Anytime they write that strength, I saw, don't come. I want to be strong, not under the control of anybody. You were not under the control of anybody. You saved yourself. God saved you. God delivered you. God said, my daughter, I like you too much. Come out of this relationship. But what did you do? Stubborn sheep. You jumped back inside.
That's the thing. We said we don't need to understand red flag. I mean, some things happen for a reason. That one didn't work. Move on. Today, I think this lady I follow, Lori Supergirl, I saw one man saying his man and his wife, they have decided to stay apart. So when I read the comments, people were saying, you that just left the first one. This woman, another third person now will go and enter and think that she has entered heaven.
Exactly.
Then
now. Is it not that I've forgotten the guy? I don't even know him. He left his marriage of 15 years after your something.
Yes.
Went and met new one. This is fresh blood.
Oh, Jesus.
1 year, you
another,
no stay.
Another young girl now will sit and enter and think that her own will be heaven. Yeah.
Abi. Fumi, welcome. Yeah, so let's be prayerful. Ivy say on behalf of Gen Z, we are good. As me, they
If I'm
ask
not
like
good anything,
my
Gen
friend
Z
will say, yes,
people,
a lot of questions. Ask so. Kelly, girl, where you don't go since? Kelly, welcome. As if funny enough, the mishaps and scandals on social media is from millennials. Are you serious? Jesus.
It's
Ha,
true. Millennials, they
Oluwatima.
are-
You sure you not have texted me this embarrassment? Are you sure you have brought our leg in the middle of the market
in the
square?
public.
What kind of problem is this now? You have made me read out your comments with such vigor, only to find out that it's us that you're dragging. Wow.
Yeah, we are the
This
ones.
is quite touching. No, but it's true. It's true. This of ourselves. I feel like it's the crimes that we committed. And then this Gen Z, I will still blame Gen Z. Gen Z people are the ones spoiling us. It's Gen Z that is teaching millennials mental health.
Oh, God.
It's Gen Z that is, I was shocked that they lasted 5 years. See now, Natasha, Ayana,
But
5
they
years.
lasted 5 years in quiet. I think that what people don't know, they cannot spoil. Another thing is this social media validation. What people don't know, they cannot spoil.
God bless you. Alex protected
Social
this
media
relationship.
Validation. Yes, he
with his
did.
blood.
He did.
Protected this relationship,
As if say, who is this boy dating?
Do you get? And people were like, no, he's gay. He's gay. 5 years he was dating you till he engaged you.
Traveling, going to see you, you know.
Till he engaged you, he didn't show your face. Me myself, I don't know. I was like, oh my God, see the beautiful girl. I was happy. Do you know how much he would have protected you? Imagine saying don't they flaunt you since the whole 5 years and he messed up. We'll say yes, he wasted your time. But he was hiding you. Understand? Like me, I don't even understand. Yes, guys, please like and share. If you are not liking, hey. Okay, you watch, you don't comment. Kelly, why will you not comment? What I do? Yeah, so Ivy, Gen Z, you are the ones. Gen Z, the spirit of impatience on Gen Z is rubbing off on us, millennials. Millennials should not be talking to Gen Z. Many of us have Gen Z siblings. So too much interaction is saying we are going through a lot. We must blame somebody.
Yes, so we have to blame it. And they have so much audacity. They are giving us moment. They have audacity.
Without money,
girlfriend, she's just doing her
very
thing,
broke,
doing video.
and very audacious. They don't have money because they don't like to work, but they are very audacious.
CP Square's girlfriend, Gen Z, they are just doing anyhow.
And you stress them, they will resign. So they are broke and very proud. Stress Gen Z. The next day she won't come, she won't pick the phone. She'll tell you that her mental health is in question. Person never collect salary. The mental health. We will still be doing strong mind to go and suffer because of money, daily bread. Gen Z, they don't have time for that. Is there some Gen Z don't know what marriage counseling is? They just pack their bag and enter my house. Has redeemed us.
Let Rude Boy hear this one.
That one doesn't. Ivy's like Ivy does not have parents. She not go Amma. You did not go home. You were going to South Sudan. Which type of place is that? Yes, people use it nowadays to get a free pass to stupidity. I'm telling you, anybody who is worried about mental health should seek a counselor. Bam. Because how can someone be in a relationship without sex and they are not religious?
I'm sorry.
Celibacy.
That's the fancy would have gone into that relationship with some sort of fear. People would have talked to her.
If not Gen Z, they could be millennials. Then I was It's a proudly millennial with a sprinkle of Gen Z. I'm telling you.
Vibes.
Sprinkle. We are too close to you people. We are too close to you people, my dear. Because I at one hand, I want to feel sorry for her. On the other hand, I'm like, can you just keep quiet so that we can feel sorry for you? Do you think if May was posting you up and down, people will feel sorry for her? That's how the world works. People fight for people that are defenseless. If you are defending yourself, we don't have time to fight for you. We'll leave you. We'll leave you to fight, since it's like you can fight. But if you just take your L, watch us carry your battle on your head. Micah, please take mommy's box back. Thank you. Watch us carry your battle on our head. I see you do not know anything, BYG. I just dey wait. The day someone go drag. Omo, they should drag me. Oh, but may nobody drag me. I'm not feeling fine. No. In this street. Is it because I drag you? Nobody should drag me. I'm not okay. We are not. I think when I was in Lagos, I said I was even going to come and report myself to my darlings. Now that we are doing one small life, let me report myself. Something happened, and I think the first thing that came to mind was to report myself in case I see myself on Insta blog. I was so upset. I was so upset in one wedding where somebody came to shout. I'm like, you can shout now. We're in the job of, where people get angry. If you can be upset. But when you come like two guys, like, you, planner, you must get us this, you must get us Jenna. I'm like, calm down. If not, I will scatter this wedding. I say, hey, as who? The groom mama be the groom papa. You will scatter wedding that we suffered for months to build. You know that kind of thing. And no matter how, I've done this for like, 8 years? Nobody has done contact. I am at a contact where we say, you go touch my shoulder. Like, no, bro.
No.
Hey,
Bobby.
You know, in Lagos, where me, I did not even have signs and symptoms of a Lagosian. You want me to start saying, I will call the DPO, I will call the COS, I will call the MTN. Me, when I have hand, as he pushed me, he hit wall. Pa! Hey, it was just a reflex. So I said, Jesus, a woman of God, women leader. Proverbs 31. He's engaging in battle. That's why I want to go and report to myself. Two different people, because here our mindset is, I don't think the first thing you think is fight before flight. Before flight.
Yes.
If you ever forcefully come and challenge, it's not something we plan. It go just come out. It go answers were shocked. Everybody say, hey, in this Lagos where they used to dash people slap. As you just shout, push the two of them. Everybody, all the alcohol, all the intoxication, all the things that made them mad was clear once from their eye. They were healed immediately. Nobody expected that. I said, me, I don't have time for see. I have the people, their balance, their full payment in my phone. I would give them back their money today, and we must fight. Because the moment you finish people's money, yeah, it's their mercy. Are you not paid? It's not even you that paid me, and you're shouting like this. Imagine the day saying that you pay me. Anytime you're in service delivery job, always have the money near you. Because that respect must be there. If you don't have home training, don't have home training in your own house with your own wife. Because the guy is married. And you know what was funny was, I said, you're married, you're touching someone's wife, like contact. How will I not push you back? You not see you're yelling and contact. I don't carry from fling in a base. Hey, head does way. Oh, planner broke my head. I said, it's reaction. It's not me. And then the wife heard, somebody went and told, hey, you're talking to this girl. She's the one that beat your husband. I did not beat the husband. Do you know what the wife did? The wife just looked at him and continued talking to me. So my girl that was there was like, it's like this man cup don't fool for her. So the wife cannot be bothered. She don't look and say, I beg, let me continue what I'm doing. Or person who don't shout for my husband like that, we ain't quiet. I beg, I don't just want her problem. They are two different. So when it comes to shout, that our side, I always tell them, please, as I'm in this Lagos, let's all respect ourselves. Where we are coming from, we are different. Please, it's not jumping. It's not too good. So if you bring the kind of violence, remember time of Orokri, it's not a good thing. I have PTSD. Anyhow I react, I can go to court and we will win. I will win you because I have PTSD. I will tell you that I thought that it was time of militancy. So the violence will come back to me. It's true. I can defend it. I was there in Borokri when they were shooting. So defense just come to my mind. Which is normal. So I beg, let's not see Shegu say for color. Big wedding, no, not small. And the moment I finish, I carry phone, go to film first dance. Person say, which kind of woman? I said, this thing is a gogoro matter. Normally, I cannot fear you. I'll fear you because they shall come on, go outside. I will come to there and tell you that, see, throughout. He said, I will call boys in Lagos for you. I said, call all of them. All. No leave one. Call all. Will beat you like my picking. So, and you know the funny thing with brokery, I just even say I'm brokery. The funny thing with that side is, at the end of the day, even when you feel bad, these people, I've heard vendors talk about how one of my friend, Ayanate, she was pregnant. Lagos people nearly beat her into miscarriage. Nearly beat this lady, planner. One day I say, this one said, these clips, I will do it for Instagram. Nearly beat her into miscarriage. There are caterers that they have beat up. There are people that, for some reason, this our job encourages people to want to attack the person. No, attack others. So attack others. The bouncer in charge there say, hey, this one, you don't give them food for thought. Attack others. We can say, if you push me, I will push you. It's not
life.
attack others, because this, you have to defend yourself. You are your own police. As you're going on the road, you don't know who is going to push you. Everybody feels like they have paid you, so we can do anything. And it's not fair, because nobody wants to look at if you're a lady. How we two grown men, not be saying one boy, one man, two grown men, they push, they challenge. I say, no, say one girl cost them two Lagos boys, one Port Harcourt girl. Oh yeah, more begin the fight. Oh yeah, start. That's how the thing healing came upon them. So in case people they filmed it and they put it on YouTube, and people say, Jesus, is this not Asi?
Asi darling for represent.
Asi darling, please, I beg. I came to report myself to you people first. In case people see me, you people now not do as if it's me. Before everybody start tagging me, Chichi, it's your Lagos people, oh, my dear sister. I not even gist you. I was saying I was going to call Chinelo. I left that wedding by 12 p.m. Lagos people, they are not peace loving, you know. When they're in wedding, the way they eat, Jesus Christ. I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's okay. Shego is here. It's not true. Why are you eating like that? It's a lot. The food is plenty.
Take on that.
They like food, though.
Take your water.
They like one there. So anything that has to do with you not giving them enough food to the amount that they planned in their hearts, you are finished. And who gets the 4? It's us. It's us. We get the 4. Chichi, welcome. See, we are talking about this, your fancy. Fancy is from which village? No, Chinelo. I think fancy is from your own side. Let's find local government to give fancy now. Fancy is from your side. Please, what are people saying? Is everybody with Ayanate? I want somebody. Where's Tina?
Yes,
Tina,
someone
call
else
back
to
in.
come
She
up.
said someone else that is for Alex is a manipulator. Please call us. You sure you understand, Ayanate? Let's hear somebody's
Yes, let's hear. Another thing to do. There, she has deleted the apology, everything.
She don't delete them. Apology that we have screenshots. I don't know why people are stressing themselves. I saw her post. She was inside plane going back to this thing. So I was like, talk.
She help her.
Good
Let
for
her
us.
heal.
Already know our sister. Caroline, now you go first sell me in the public. Why you like this? It's a straight violence. Funny enough, it was in the evening. I think when the wedding was done, that's when I called my husband. I was like, let me first report myself. Oh, let's see. Before they go and say somebody that married such a peace-loving husband. When Lagos,
So now,
hey. They're not. I was telling somebody, I say people don't know that it's patience that is the reason good luck is alive. Sometimes you need small worry.
I know.
So that your enemies will flee. You will not even say anything. They'll say, that man's wife. Run, no. You don't know that your worry is helping. So as you know the kind of traffic I enter to get to wedding.
Right.
I can't reach there. You can't
get to chow. Get to chow.
Ivy, stop now. Am I the person that told people to enter that traffic? But you will calm down, you will take champagne, you will take starter, that's how Lagos people carried jollof rice and Cameroonian food. Holy Ghost. Fufu and jollof rice. fufu and jollof rice. Have I seen that combo before? Hi, Shego. Shego is here. Oh, nice
Oh,
to meet you.
Shagun, I'm going to leave now. Now Shagun has come. Let me leave.
All right. Thanks, Diana.
Hello. Happy New Year,
You're
fam.
welcome. Happy New Year. Yes, so everybody.
I see. They fight you for Lagos, so I don't call me. Maybe you get my number.
Don't worry. It will be unusual stress. The way Lagos traffic is set up. Then go down beat me. And they wait for you. Then go down beat me enter ground before you go reach Lekki side. You say, Asi, hold on. We are traffic. We are coming. So I said this one now, we're not even there for DPO. You're not there for CSO. You're not there
Yes,
for, I will call DSS and soldier. They say, somebody was like, Madam, you know, go put call. I say, put call to who? Something I can handle. I cannot call anybody. Tell them to come outside. Let's fight. Hey,
the thing is that Lagos people, they are very impatient. That's the truth. They are very, very impatient. Everybody wants everything now. You get, so that's one of the reasons why you see somebody who say, you're the planner, I don't have chair, I'll fight you, this and that. So that's just that's their
no, but
thing.
the funny thing, when if you're getting married and then a lot of guests come for your event, who are the first people that should stand up from their seats for your guests? Are your guys.
Yeah, your guys are exactly your friends.
You don't even see it's an unspoken law. You will be guy. You go say, oh boy, no worry. Make your people come sit down. You will be guys that will go stand. Tell me why is the guys that are coming to tell me to unseat elderly people so that they will sit down. If you don't get home training, let me go give you home training. I don't understand. So when you came to meet me, I was like, hold on. The hall is working on bringing extra tables. But for me to go and unseat an elderly person for you to sit,
no.
Even if the person is not even elderly, you're the guy. His friend. Find place to perch, my friend. I've done several weddings. There's a wedding I did in the Where. In fact, they just celebrated the 5 years anniversary at Paris. People came so much. I think we're estimating just the whole back is noisy. We were estimating just like 700. I think people came like 1,200. All the groomsmen stood outside. All of them. In fact, 2 of the groomsmen gave the caterer money to buy live ram and start frying and start doing things. And I kept asking them, I was like, Jesus, the level to which these people were going, they used their own money to buy extra drinks. The guy was up there, he didn't know. I asked him, you know what they told me? This wedding was in 2016. They said, Oba is a good man. That was all they said.
Let me tell you something. Even this last December, we're in a similar situation. I went for one wedding, one of my colleagues at the office. So the caterer came very late for the event. You will not believe that the event was supposed to start by 3. It was not even normal 12 or 1. The caterer did not come until 6:45. It was not funny. At that wedding, they used to gist me that people who go for wedding, they will not eat, that the caterer came late. I used to think it was just story that it can never happen. It happened though. In fact, the family, when the caterer just came, they just rejected the food. They said that there's no point now, that all the people that want to eat the food, they've gone home, and they should give them their refund. It was not funny. We did not eat anything. It's only drink we drank. And the thing is that everything about the event was okay. The DJ, the decoration, everything. It was just the food. And the food that they shared was just, extra food that, family members brought just to supplement the main dish. So that was what they were now sharing to people. And that type of food now, you can't go around. That type of thing. It was really bad. And the good thing is that they didn't tell the bride and groom anything at all. It was until the end of the reception when they were now coming to greet everybody. Thank you for coming. That's when they now realized that the caterer is not here. Hey. Though some caterers are from hell. That caterer is from hell.
We see it too. We see it. Sometimes I feel like even this industry, most times if you know that the person you're using is not all that, man, try as much as possible to use someone else.
Listen, so let me even give you the full gist. What now even happened was that, from what I was hearing, they said that the caterer was from the husband side, and they kind of wanted to use somebody that was from the husband side. So because of that, they put money together and gave it to that particular person. So it now speaks to your point that when you are doing events, be objective. Don't be saying that because somebody is your family member or something. That's where things like this can happen. So fortunately, where we used, it was like a hotel. So what we now did was that after the event, we now went to the bar. We shall kind of like ordered food for ourselves, fish and all that. Then we drank it and we paid for it, and we told the
And
person
that's
that they should
another
not
thing
worry.
because
So because we
yes,
felt,
if you are the
because
guy's friends,
yeah,
you can
so
order food and eat.
yeah,
Do you get
so
why?
yeah,
Because I'm telling you, maybe he has spent a lot of money. Maybe that caterer's money is waste. Maybe before the caterer will pay back, it will be a long time. But
yes,
as a friend, if you ever go to a wedding, let's say caterer does whatever, it doesn't even make sense to push and make that a memory. Because whenever you tell
yes,
that person, the bride and groom will feel bad. I'm just saying this because
yes,
I think we have about 140 people here. Whenever you go for a wedding, if let's say you reach there and food is not, there's no more food, don't murmur about it or
yes,
complain about, like, there's no more food, it's fine. Just find a place to eat. You know why? Because there are many reasons why there's no more food. Is
yeah,
either
true,
that bride and groom purposely paid for 200 when they are expecting 500 because that kind of winch behavior, then they do them. It's either they brought from the groom's family and the person is not good. It's either the person brought food and the food has already spoiled because there's a wedding that I don't know how the woman covered her fried rice. The fried rice was already drawing before it was time to serve people.
ah,
I think Laura Ikeji's wedding. Yeah, Laura Ikeji, Linda Ikeji's sister. She posted it on her
sister,
story. I remember back then that the fried rice was already spoiled before they were serving it. So you can imagine all these things that happen. So now they stop serving fried rice. How far will the remaining food take?
food
So
go,
when you enter a wedding and you don't eat, I know that it's bad, but try, like Nkem is saying, eat before you go. Yes, fried rice can
yes,
spoil
so
people. If you don't have the tactics on how to preserve fried rice, it will disgrace you. It will spoil quick. It will so disgrace you.
eat before you go for any wedding, thank God I ate that day. If not, because you never know what can happen.
I hardly eat, even in the weddings. That's why I always tell people, I say, if it's food, then you will never catch me. Don't worry yourself. You will never use food and catch me in this life. I hardly eat because in my head, I'm like, till this wedding is over, I will not even have appetite. If I'm drinking Coke, I'm just on liquid diets. And then you have supernatural strength because now I walk. But the moment you get home, you cannot stand up. That's the thing. But please, that when that thing happened, at least maybe the next day I felt bad. That same day, if I look back at it, if it happens again today, I cannot promise you that I will not do exactly what I did, which is weird. That's why I say it's best to even beg these people, please beg your guests not to be bringing offense to somebody. Everybody should have home training. It's very important because this lack of home training you're having, there's somebody that you will meet that will humble you. It's just how it works. Because at that point now, we just seem like, hey, you stand behind, the guy stood behind bouncer. I will show you today. I'm like, bouncer that stood in my front and no push and hit one. If you really want to come out of front of Abina behind bouncer, you will come out. Don't do it as if it's the bouncer that is holding you. Come on for there.
Fight with your full chest.
Like, why will you leave this place? And I just left them. I said, all my staff that came, madam, don't worry, the place is tense. Let's go to the back. I said, I'm on duty. I have to go back to my work. The two of you go back to your work. Let's leave these Ogogoro people. When they are, you think because of this one, I'll be avoiding you throughout the wedding. Afraid that you carry bottle and burst my head. Bottle is breaking of head. Is it not unisex? As you break my head, now break your head. What you trying to think that breaking of head?
As your violence.
When they do all those, so when he told me, I was like, "What are you saying? You want to call boys?" I said, "Call the boys, I beg. When you call them, let me know. More meet for back, and keep it moving." That's all. Everybody will just be quiet because at that time, you goofed. The only thing is you did not estimate, Abina, you did not properly analyze my reaction.
Yeah.
You don't make a mistake, but it didn't occur to you that I will react the way I reacted. That's where the problem is because the bouncer they say, but this one shock them because nobody reacts like every time. They'll just be like, oh my God, I'm gonna call the CSO. I got people in DSS, I got people in where? So they will start flying from Port Harcourt to come here. I got people in where? Or I'll call Shegu. If I call Shegu now, Shegu will start coming from where he is. Enter 700 traffic.
I get traffic, I come.
By that time, they don't flog me, flog all my legs. Blood, they come out. Where I'm there, depending on. where we are from, now you be your own police, so because any violence can meet you at any time, any day. Before you say I have boys, I go gather boys. At least in the meantime, protect yourself before the boys will enter bike and come. Abi, you say you have police before police will enter van and come, or you say you have a army or flight people before they enter helicopter and come and save you. Please, so self-defense is key. So I don't go to a wedding empty-handed. If I'm putting money, I put enough in envelope, buy gift. My policy is you must serve me well. If there's no food, you must serve me drink. No, there's definitely food and drink. The thing with that wedding is not even food and drink, it's cheer. Because if not money, unless those that were not on my WhatsApp, if not money, no, they spent money. They spend money. It's just they didn't estimate the size well to me, and they took a smaller place instead of, like, what they told me was they took a very big space. So when I heard it a day before, it was kind of choked. We brought some major people, so they needed more space, and they ate into our guest space. But after the first few period, everything normalized because the hall brought in more tables and everybody was okay. It's just that first time when you have friends that are not solution minded. I've done a wedding where the bride's uncle, no, the groom's uncle, big man, this guy came with 6 mopo. He will come and meet me, be like, planner, how we go run this thing? Any challenge, what if he help you with? And then we have people that when they come in, where is that useless planner? What are they even doing here? What is happening? Shengbang, they no get to. 50 kobo, they no get. Whereas here is a man that is a multi-millionaire, and he will just be like, this is my nephew's wedding. It's also my wedding. Planner, how he help? See, drink deal, see this one, and I had to call the bride and say, although this guy is your husband's uncle, this is your uncle. Because the bride's uncle also came, but he's a government person. He's in Senate. And he just chilled with his guys. It's like, bro, now big man now. These are 2 different big men. But the way people react will show you who is your family.
Yeah. It's true. Yes. I've been in that situation before. I think one of my cousins was getting married. I think that was in 2017. You need solution providers during your wedding period. Exactly. So this is what happened. He wanted to book a bus that would take, the bridesmaids, the groomsmen, and all the other people that lodge in the area from their hotel to the church and to the reception. So what happened was that the person that wanted to book the bus for was calling him, and he was at the engagement, so he couldn't pick the call. So the bus person now told him, sorry, since you didn't pick the call, I've taken another job. I'm sorry that there's nothing he could do. So we now had to find out, I think, the morning of the wedding. So I'm like, what can we do? So I said, don't worry, I'll handle it. Immediately, I just went to OLX. I went to search for, because OLX was still raining then, I went to search for people that have vehicles that can do charter. You get. So I found 2 numbers. Then we called. We now called one person. Said, okay, no problem, that he can come. This is the amount that he will collect. We tried to negotiate. He said, I gave us a particular amount, and we paid. And immediately the guy came. He picked them up, and everything was sorted. Because at that point, he was just distraught. What am I going to do? These people are here. There's no bus to take them. But I was able to provide the solution. So when you're doing wedding, don't just be packing people that don't, no offense, that are not sharp or that can't provide solution, because
solution. And I tell them, I say, standing here to add to my problem is not working. Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. Okay, the line froze for a while.
Plenty things have happened to you before. Hey, Gen Z people. Ivy, come on, let them beat you. Come on, let them beat you, Jesus. Gen Z will divide this country.
No, now.
Are you sure we should not fight?
No, need now. Well, no, because to be honest, like as you are talking now, experiences. Yeah. Speaking of which, this matter of this Alex, this thing, I've not even given you my take on it. So, for me, I think Alex is a sharp guy. Sorry to, because I think he kind of played on our intelligence a little bit. I'm not saying what he did was right, but when she made that first announcement that they broke up, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You kind of felt embarrassed because you've told the whole world that this is the love of your life, this person you want to get married to, and all that and all that. And all of a sudden, she just put out a statement saying that she's no longer interested and everybody should live out their truth. That line now caused a lot of buzz saying that maybe this guy is gay and all that. To be honest, I think he never really forgave her for that stuff. Do you understand? And maybe he has been finding a way to get back at her. Do you understand? So from the gist now, from even what I read in the blogs, do you understand? The plan was that, she was supposed to apologize. Then she will now acknowledge her apology and all that. But when she now apologized, do you understand? He didn't now do anything until I think much later and things like that. The thing is, the guy just wanted to you do me, me too, I will do you back. Do you understand? And he cannot make her look bad. So there's also, there's also a culture shock in the sense that all these people that grew up abroad, they have this mindset of I must defend myself, I must speak my truth, I must say my mind, this and this and that. You don't know that here, if you are behaving like that and you are trying to speak your mind and all that, you're just digging a hole for yourself. There are some things that are just better left unsaid. But I understand her, their own background, they've been trained to, be confident, speak your truth, speak for yourself, don't let anybody talk you down and all that. So that's why she feels the need to defend herself. But she does not know that in this situation, it's just making her look bad. So, but it's part of the culture shock, and it's also a red flag to also see that the two of them are not compatible. Let it go. Like, relationships don't work out. You loved and you lost. Let's just say it like that. Why is all this? It's not so. For me, that's just my own take on it. I think Alex just wanted to just kind of like clear his name, about the whole thing. But it also begs the question in the sense that why does Alex feel the need to defend himself? Do you understand? Why did he have to, tell her to compulsorily make a public apology about the whole thing? So he's even making me think that, okay, are the allegations about the sexuality thing, is it even true? Why are you so bent on her apologizing and trying to clear your image, in front of
she
people?
came outside to apologize. She came outside to run him down now. So I feel like he told her to apologize publicly because he doesn't want to forgive her. Because if he really wanted this relationship to work, do you understand? You will not want her to do. That's the part that she's not getting. When somebody tells you like that, it's either of two things. It's either he doesn't even see it working at all.
Yeah.
Do you get you're back now based on say I don't know which altar from your father's house brought you back, but for whatever reason you decided to come back, you're not seeing that this person cannot walk away from that pain. And the truth is, we'll be very wicked to force him to heal at our own time, simply because after all, she has said so.
She has said sorry, yes.
Not in any way, shape, or form invalidate the pain of a man, because we women are forever right. It's not possible. Most of us will get boys. It's not possible. So if he's still annoyed, even for the next 2-3 years, if he decides to say no one forgive her for that first thing, which he's justified. She now falling back in love and then having whatever, and then he now doing the. If it's me now, I see that, okay, he has done this and probably blocked me, no longer talks or whatever. I could just say, wow, girl, this is an L. I've done all he said. I will take it like he doesn't want the relationship to work, and I will move back. This way now is draw, bracket draw, 1-1. If he doesn't chase you, he's not interested. Because right now, you're now on a level playing field. You embarrassed him, he has embarrassed you. 1-1. But the difference is your own level of embarrassment can be justified, because anybody that is a good PR can spin it like Fancy just came out to clear the air. She's a very nice girl. She didn't want to hurt anybody. Fantastic. So you just move back. But you cannot say, I embarrassed you, you embarrassed me, and I will re-embarrass you for having the balls to even embarrass me back.
Sure.
Because that is what I'm saying. So you are the only one that is free to embarrass him. If Alex does an interview and starts digging deep into your life, one way or the other, things that probably you told him in private, crying and all of that, and saying, oh, this thing is very private to me, and he does an interview, just saying, I really like Fancy, but there are some times that her coconut head used to carry her to one place, or her this used to carry her to one place, or her that used to carry her to, and it's like, hey, all of us will be like,
Yeah.
He shouldn't embarrass you back. All these I am oh shit, man.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm having network issues.
Can you hear me? Sheg?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
I'm telling which network are you using?
Now
Please,
MTN.
oh, I heard MTN came for my audio. See, me and Shagun were using MTN. You should be praying, no. People should be praying. Say, have you seen their text messages about the wedding? I couldn't read it because Grace, really, the message was it's one person's side that is green, green, green. The other person's side is not really green. It be
Yeah,
like saying
I saw. I saw it on one Instagram this night. I couldn't even read it. Yeah, I just read
I
the
couldn't read it.
gist of
Who
what
did
was
they
happening.
keep to read that nonsense? Who did they keep to read that nonsense? They can't summarize their thoughts. Who did they keep to read that nonsense? Fancy has a friend in MTN. Please, you guys like the video, beg. I don't even know how many people are on this live. But I understand. Me say who tire? I bet who read and summarize for also because me I did not read. I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg. And when you write a message with the thoughts of screen munching it, there's a way you word your message.
Yeah.
There's a way you word your message. Because she wrote this thing with the thoughts of screen munching it. Everything she wrote there.
Well, to be honest, all those ladies that you be in a relationship with them, they'll be scream munching, scream munching. I know they like all those kind of things. It's just my own. I don't know. It's for me, it's a red flag. Why do you need to be keeping record? I don't know. That's just my own opinion. I'm sure she had her reasons and all that, but to be honest, I don't like that kind of thing. It's not. I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable with it. Yeah. It's not. It's not cool. That's what I was saying.
And I think he now replied about a certain Auntie Tony reading the message. I feel like it's embarrassing when you imagine this breakup message, sending it to the group. And he's like, if Auntie Tony should read this message you sent to the group. I mean, you can forget me for life. So it's like having people that you are accountable for. Let the two of us quarrel and let us have our madness. But the moment you bring an auntie or an uncle, let me tell you people, no matter if you go back to that person that you quarreled with initially, it can never be the same. It can never be the same. Yes, you can keep record, it's fine, but don't share it. Don't share it. Some of these friends that these people then they get, very emotional friends, the message will keep leaking. You didn't even do what's this thing? You didn't paraphrase it. You scream munched and sent. That's not nice. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. How will you call him and threaten him with scattering I'll be canceling the wedding? And you say, if not, I will go forward with letting my family and friends know that the wedding is off on my own. Only a few know at the moment. Do you want to discuss it or not? It be like saying they threaten person with marriage. Like I'm just trying to go through this her message. It's in the meme verse. So the main thing about this fancy is that I think Alex never loved her from the onset. I read the whole message. She's the one pushing the wedding. My dear sister, now what I just they get from here, I will cancel the wedding. Call me now. I will cancel the wedding. Call me now. Nah, babe. And she's saving his name as Alex E now. So, Auntie Tony is the wedding planner. He wants a big wedding because of Nollywood, but wants her to pay for the big wedding. Where she pay for the big wedding? Go ahead. You know me this much. You even said you told a few people. But why did she tell a few people? You want to tell your friends and family, no problem. But if this quarrel touches the internet or one person calls me who shouldn't, I guarantee you it's all over. What part of this message was not clear that you carried your bag and went back to his house? I don't understand. You've been the one breaking up with me. That means not be today. She don't they break up, they come back, they break up, they come back. Auntie Fancy, this is Obanje vibes. This is Obanje vibes.
Now.
You cannot be giving up Abiku doings. Coming and going this several season. Do stay out of the baobab tree. Hey, there's a poem like that. Abiku, I think Yoruba people call them Abiku. You've been the one breaking up with me, the name of you to call off our wedding. No problem, enjoy. That's all he just said. Now, sister, this matter is big, oh. No matter how it is, let's just be careful. Fancy does not need. How would I even put it? Fancy no even need like. I don't think she needs this type of marriage, so to speak. No, she doesn't need this type of marriage.
She doesn't exactly. Maybe she needs
something
she doesn't like need it.
I don't know. All those their partnership or something like, because I don't understand. You get low key. Me, I'm just saying. What do you guys think? Low key, because yes, Alex fits the persona of the kind of husband that when he comes to the US, he's that kind of eye candy that you can take around and show off to your friends and all of that. If in terms of pride, people can be doing matching outfits and all that, but marriage is beyond that now. Marriage is beyond that. I don't think they are compatible at all. They should just let it go. She self should let it go. You cannot threaten somebody to call off wedding, then come back, then still threaten, oh boy, me self, from the family. And funny enough for me right now, this her outburst that is timed at the point where he's burying his grandmother. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Come on, the family is in mourning and you're dragging their son and his sexuality, making it about them. They are burying the matriarch of their home. Are you silly? Are you silly?
There's a time and place for everything. Some people just don't understand that. They think the world revolves around them.
Whiskey, in his nonchalance, could postpone album opening when Ifeanyi died. Are you silly? There's a time and place. Everybody that had anything to do held it down. Because there's a time and place to be a mad person and be forming quarrel. Are the two of them talking? No. Are they best of friends? No. They still have that rivalry based on the industry. But you just heard that this guy lost his son. Come on, carry your album and go inside your house. Did they need to tell him to postpone it? Then Fancy will not come and be doing men and brethren. I am gathered here to address you people. Fancy should just go.
All right, do I have to go now? Thank you so much.
We don't forget. Thank you, Ayanate. Would they remember for you?
Okay, I see. I have to go. Thank you so much.
Last emotional. Yeah. Thank you, Shegun. I'm telling you. Okay, the poem is by Wole Soyinka. Yes. Is it Abiki or Abiku? I think it's Abiku. Coming and going these several seasons. Do stay out of the baobab tree. Follow where you please your kindred spirits. If indoors is not enough for you. The way I crammed this poem in secondary school. See now, I still remember it. Let's be careful. Yes. Who in the US has time for show off? Even a 16, I'm telling you, there's no need. Alex was okay with asking for a public apology since she called it off publicly. Yes, now. Imagine me jamming Alex and his fiancé saying they settled privately. I go say, as who now? You cannot settle privately. You must settle publicly. You must settle publicly. What is private? Hey, now that it has reached that minute, people want respect my privacy and the privacy of my family. Fancy, you brought it to the public. You have no right to tell us where to respect. You know the thing with public people is, the moment you bring it out here, Kai, it's bad though. Before you can draw line, it's bad. There are many celebrities that their marriage crash. We did not hear many things out of it. Pim, we did not hear. You know, they have this closed knit. The way they walk, the way they close knit. If you look at those older, like Nollywood people, close knit, it just be like say nothing they happen, but things they are very slow to post. And that's why they're also very slow to allow people in their circle. Because in this era of recording voice and screen monitoring message, I want to beg you people, 150 of you, 156 of you that are here, be very careful. Oh. I asked a question and nobody has answered me. I said, if that message you sent to that your friend, all those messages, you people know the kind of messages I'm talking about. If one day somebody screen munches it and put on in the internet, are you going to be safe? Are you going to be safe? Messages that probably you would have sent. Oh, this boy has big head. Hey, this my in-law, my mother-in-law, her head is not correct. All those messages. Imagine somebody screenshot all of them and send to your family group or send to the internet. What will you like? Are you going to be safe? That's the question I'm asking. That's the question I'm asking. So I was initially rooting for them and felt bad when the marriage didn't go through. And Chika, me, I was not rooting for them. Oh. I personally was team making no go back. This is giving Obanje vibes. Seriously, before she came out and displayed. So as if led this our agenda, oh, even me, I threatened my husband of call off when he refused to cook the food in my father's side. And any man that will love you will agree. So fear. See, threaten as much as you can. Never. You the person that is giving the threat, you scream munch your threats and share. Because this message what they read, now she scream munch and share them. And now we are beginning to see that she is the manipulative person. Because she scream munched it and shared it. So it's like pointing with one finger and 4 fingers are pointing back to you. Because at the end of the day, we are not supposed to know all those things. When we are reading this message, we are looking at this undertone. There's undertone of manipulation inside. There are undertones. There are things we are noticing. That's the same thing with Kelly. That's the same thing that other lady did with her husband. The only thing is you have to pray that whoever you're doing this thing with, back and forth, is a mature person that has time to be following you like that. Let it not be like the guy that canceled his wedding, that carried the message, the voice notes, and sent to his family group, his aunties and all of them. Yes, after the engagement, yes, I was rooting for them because those people are too fine. Their children for two make sense. That was my own. So both of them are very off-putting. They're very off-putting. I just feel like that's the funny thing about this life. Whoever does first to do, no the pain. Now the second to do, now the pain pass. And that is the point that the lesson that she learned, but she refused to go without a fight. Instead of you to learn the lesson, keep quiet and just go back and plan how you will pay him back when he comes to that US. He will think that the two of you are okay. You will say no wahala. You bend to his tune. You go to US. Then you do him another one too. Make una they do each other back to back for the relationship. Make you see how it won't go. No, you carried it back to internet. You carried it back to internet. It doesn't make any sense now. For me, that's what I think. Oh, guys, let me know your thoughts. But I've never shared to other people. Yes. Kelly, never share to anybody because any day you mistakenly reach your in-law hand, they're not going to say na play. They will not hear that is play. Hey. Anything when you do, they'll remind you. My sister said, if you write an epistle to a man, I no get response. You've been dating yourself all along. My dear. Don't write anything that will make you write epistle. Use phone and call. Or ask for a one-on-one meeting. Do you know why? Because even if you get a response, you want to be sure of their facial expression, their mood, so that it will help you know if this relationship has any head. Do you understand? It doesn't even make sense. Before you write that kind of long epistle, it's better you even do a video call or voice call, so that you know for sure, in case the man now worry, as they write in, they reply you, whereas as they reply you, they're on top side chick. You need to be sure. You need to gauge. Call for a meeting. Say, Oga, please come. Yes, now then people record phone calls these days. Record everything. We do it for our work because clients can change mouth. They will change mouth, change mouth, change mouth 100 times, 1 million times. They will change mouth. Clients can change mouth. And that's why. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This has been an interesting discussion. Personally, I beg, we are just, wait, bring the Fanta for me, please. Personally, we are just like, me, I'm of the opinion that as she has gone now, please, she should keep it pushing. No need, no need to come back. No need to talk about him. Anybody that wants to hear anything about Alex should go to that post she did with Stella Dimoko, and that's it. She should just move on. And take your loss and move on. Count your losses. The few ones you gain, count it, and just move on. Don't this back and forth thing. And now everybody's saying, "Oh, she's naive. Oh, she's innocent. Oh, you are not even serious. You are not serious." Somebody that did engagement. So are we engaging babies? Are we engaging babies? Who are these people that we are engaging now? Yeah, so Fanta should be plenty. Wait, Micah's have Fanta that is in the fridge. I want to drink it. Micah, go and bring down your Fanta for mommy. Let's go. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section as we round up. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Kelly, I'm seeing that you've moved to Canada. Kelly girl. Away. Where are the Canada gang? Kelly is now in Canada. I'm just seeing on my phone. Hey, this YouTuber got it himself. A carry person go where I don't know. Where are all my people? Hope you guys are fine. I've been trying to do back-to-back this January. So help me God. So help me God. Today, because of the whole stuff, I didn't know how to edit the video. So I said, you know what? Let me just instead do like a live video. I have backlog of weddings. Guys, if you watch the weddings that I planned, you want to fall in love. Plenty weddings, plenty other reactions coming up for this one. And then I have vlog, all my travel vlogs. I'll put it on my other channel. If you're not already, please subscribe to my other channel, Acid Darling Vlogs. This year is the year of that channel. So if you're not on that channel, I don't know how you want to survive this year, because that's where I'll be pushing vlog content. Then here, I'll be doing my sit-down content, As my mouth is sharp, well, I pity my mouth for the first year. I will tell today that I'm not married again. Tomorrow I'll marry again. But I never involved anybody. I'm telling you, there are many people that, yes, in their marriage, that first year was not so easy. They were going back and forth, but as long as it was just the two of you, they're okay. I went to visit for marriage, but it seems like I'm changing my mind. Okay. Oh, you went to visit, but it seems like I'm changing my mind to relocate these days. Oh, are you serious? Your husband is based there? Kelly, this one I'm seeing, I thought it was full relocation. Okay, you went for a wedding. My sister. Be like say we go leave you there. Oh. I thought you relocated. Oh. Be like say we go leave you there. This one, what they see? And I thought you had moved. Everybody. So the first few years, yes. So that first few period, please keep it to yourself. I beg you. Do you understand? Keep it to yourself. Let nobody come and stress you and make you say the thing you're not supposed to say, and make you do the things you're not supposed to do. Just take it easy. Take it easy. Continue what you're doing. Continue the steps. Continue with the things you're doing. God will help you, because at the end of the day, man, everything are God. Everything are God. God will help you. I just saw Canada content. I say, hey, whether you don't reach there. I think say as I see Canada content now, you don't reach. No reach, oh, now our country be that. Ivy, Gen Z Ivy. Hope you have booked my condo with skyline and sky view. I'm missing mayhem. Where is she? Yes, Maureen. You go talk one. I go talk 100. But like, are you serious? See now, even Ayana said first few years of marriage was a lot. It scattered things for my friend. Her husband was reporting to his mom. Claire, you serious? Hey, anybody will report, give him mama. Sorry. As you want to before Kelly, are you new to this channel? I think say you even be not today. Hey, me and Buhari don't dey court for divorce for so long. I don't know why our lawyers are being useless. I don't beg this guy make he divorce me. I'm not doing again. Marriage to Nigeria is not do or die. I don't tell Buhari, divorce me, lose me, and let me go. You say what will happen to your event planning? Yeah, what's the see problem? I'm divorcing Nigeria. Anybody that is around it, share na knowledge dey my head now. I be people for US and Canada and UK, they need they marry. I go carry my marriage, go carry my event planning, go where they go. As long as me and Buhari break up this our marriage, that's my own. You have to see your friend. You, oh boy, see, Irunose. I said I was in Lagos. See me and you and Christmas Photoshop picture. I say my brain cells cannot even carry use matter at this point. Like my head was tight. This guy, see, initially I said I did do reaction. You stretched me. He stretched me. No be small. That guy is unrepentant. He's unrepentant. I give up. The guy is unrepentant. He not even commented Zukwanike. Hey, I nearly cried. He said Zukwanike. I say God. Now what? Kelly say, oh yes, so hey, Chino say come, oh, darlings are here. Oh she, don't worry. Put your address. Tell me where you want me to come to. No, go there. No, go there. He said to be. Please, how many people have liked? People are not liking. It's not fair now. Please like the video. He said to be dissolved in 50 days. Be patient. Amen. No. You are not shouting amen. You are not shouting amen. See what Claire wrote. That me and Buhari's marriage will be dissolved in 50 days. Amen. You matter. Now for judgment day, my dear sister. My dear sister. I just like the fact that May opened this year with another deal, you know, and I like time for him to wish his wife, Queen of Capricorn, happy birthday. He was giving birthday message that is sounding like happy birthday to my colleague. Happy birthday. It's like colleague greeting. You know, wish her like wife. You know, wish her like wife. Person will say she be the apple of her husband's eye. You people didn't see the message. Sis said she's the apple of her husband's eye. She said she's the apple of her husband's eye. Somebody say, which husband? Is it Mr. Obasi? Oh my God. Nigerians. Come on now. Nigeria. I say, shall vote Peter Obi? Yes, now. This one not there for vote your conscience. Vote Peter Obi. We don't have strength for your conscience. Vote Peter Obi. In case your conscience head no correct. In case your conscience no well. Just vote Peter Obi. Vote your conscience is not talk. Please vote somebody. Let's move, Biko. Let's try other things. We don't to try for this side of the divide. Let's go the other way. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Our designers, they try you inside life. At the end of the day, who is seeing Soito, a friend doing interview with Freeze? You said what? I hope you know the process. Let no one dupe you if you go through PRO work study. But I know say you dey watch my channel. You know say my mouth sharp. Kelly, see These reactors international, it's like people will have association because it only takes somebody that I always tell somebody. So I think was it Sotonyo? Someone said in passing that Asi is just the friend of everybody. And I said, I stayed in the hostel, oh, I stayed in hostel in university. And most of these people where you feel say they talk, they find trouble, they're actually nice. Most of the people you feel say they know they say anything. Now then get problem. So sometimes I don't it's not because of anything somebody says or this one. I know they judge like that. But I feel like people should have association in terms of the kind of things to say, line. I've always said it and I stand by it. Family is off limits. Children are off limits. No matter how you want talk, no talk anything, bring family, no talk anything. Because me personally, no matter how I wanted to grow, I no carry my husband or carry my family matter come the YouTube. I draw line. So if you go bring that line come, definitely me and you will have problem. It's not even online problem. My own problem they pass online. So it's not quarrel, it's not camera. You go just see me for your house. Those kind person I be. So please, as this 2023, as on they do on a reaction, one they react in a way that pleases God. Small, one just the. Because even me too, when I talk about you, it's somehow like a reaction now. Because when I was talking about two-face matter, it's not even today I started. Long ago, celebrity gist. I feel even bring them back. May not be saying that something will just start. I've been talking about it since. We talk about celebrity gist, Two-Face, Annie, down. We'll be discussing those matters. That's how it started long ago. So as we talk about those celebrities too, it is. But then could try, and also at least find a line in terms of how we go about it. But no. I know the method. If they like me, they vote Peter Obi. If they like me, they don't vote. I go flog all of. See violence people. Her friend, Irina said, which person's friend did Judy's friend did the interview with the freeze. Hey, we he said that's the one thing I like is that he get great. Hey, thank you so much, Kelly. How is Hollandia movement going for me? Now they remind me Hollandia. Oh. I forgot. Oh. Sure, I said I would drink Hollandia for me. Thanks for the update. I will go buy them. Tomorrow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I will go and buy it tomorrow. No verse. No verse. Tomorrow we commence our Hollandia matter. Tomorrow we commence our Hollandia matter. Are you serious? How did I miss that interview? Judy's friend. Hey, please, who knows where I can go and watch that? No wonder people were like, Asi, come. I'm telling you that day I was not online, but the number of messages I got. Asi, where are you? Asi, where are you? This girl is a stupid girl. See what her friends are saying. Asi, where are you? I say, hey, which kind back-to-back talk with this? Abi, is he on his YouTube channel? Where can I find it? Who knows where I can find the live session that the freeze had with Judy's friend? Because if I want to react to that, I want to talk like out of a place of I've watched the interview and I understand where they are coming from. If you know anywhere I can see it, Sha, just let me know. If you know anywhere, you know. Hey, Obi, welcome. Oh, you have been missing, my dear. You have missed a lot. Her name is Sarah Martins. Oh, that foolish girl that did that girl that did the collage is Judy's friend. You have got to be kidding me. She's the foolish girl that did the collage now. You have got to be kidding me. On Facebook. No wonder. I said I saw collage and I saw you commenting on the collage and I'm like, what is this madness? No knowing that it's because they are friends. Hey, rapture. Ha, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Nothing wey man no go carry bring for person to you see. Nothing. 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 Me, I personally don't blame her. Though. No blame her. I no blame her. It's the you I blame. Because where would they see me to just come and insult now? Yeah, they foresee me. They stand to come insult her. I don't blame her. It's you that I blame for this nonsense. Is this not Port Harcourt that this girl is snapping all this picture in? Kai. I'm just feeling bad again. This story, I really, my God, my God, my God, you see, anyhow God wants to do this year, may should not have to go through all of this. May should not have to go through all of this again. Anyhow God wants to do this year, because you don't have to go through all of this. Everybody shall get in breaking point now, finally. Whenever she decides that, I just like the fact that her own revenge now, the success. The fact that she's succeeding is the fact that, man, anything they bring to her, she's just succeeding without making noise. So the thing is really, it's a made they make. Okay, I should check the YouTube. I'm going to do that and watch it. Say they make you day too dull. No, it's her method. 100%. What she's doing now is the one that is making them restless, because they can't hold her. They can't tell her to leave the house because she didn't divorce him. She can't leave the house because I'm online. Okay, trying to watch. I was having back-to-back weddings. Mona, forgive me. Where they won't press your girl, where they won't press your girl. But the Lord say, arise, my child, arise. Arise, my child. No. This simple said, I'm just feeling. See, I'm just speechless. I don't like manipulation. They good. They good. I don't like manipulation. Like this kind of manipulation in the sense that you wait to. You say when did you put it? 8 days ago. Oh. Yule Doche's second wife, Judy Austin's friend, tells us all about Yule Doche. It's well. You see this one, it has entered his throat, so he should just enjoy his wife. It's just that he can never get me the way he had her before. Do you understand? Simple. Every money she makes now is 1000% her own. So he had better work hard inside Enugu because, he's just getting brand deals up and down, flying high, But basically, guys, that's it. I enjoy talking to you people a lot. It's like talking to a family, Gisting with your gang, gisting with your family members. Thank you all so much. Like, you people don't understand. You don't understand what you mean. What you mean. It's not easy to start live video, no matter the number of subscribers, and have people that would come in, because life is more personal. It's more like you're talking with people. Imagine if I had a room and 132 people were gathered listening to me. That's a lot of people. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's share our good nights. I have a lot of work. Guys, I didn't tell you, wedding season is not over. I have a wedding on Saturday. After that wedding, now my eyes shall see clearly. You people know I've not watched Korean movie in years. All right, Kelly. Bye. When are you coming back to Nigeria? Abi, you go there. Wait, make her come. Because it's a Japan movement. I know a lot of people be saying, as you've been talking of Japan since 2020, I've been since when? Oh my God. Guys, let's share our good nights. Let's share our good nights. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. Good night, Claire. Good night, Kelly. Let me put good night. Hi, Petra. Petra, is it now you're coming? About to share good night, though. Good night, May. Good night, May. Thank you all so much. Okay, on Daddy Freeze's page. Yes, I've seen it on his YouTube channel. I'll just, as I end this thing, I'll try to listen to it this night because you people just broke my heart. You don't even understand. Like, I'm speechless. I don't know what I'm going to say or find in that interview. So I'm literally shaking, but it's well. I really pray for me. I pray for strength. Then, as far as Alex and Auntie Fancy, I just pray that they avoid each other because please, this is not even the time. This is not the space. Just avoid each other. I feel like their relationship will not thrive if they are like, if they are, how would I put it? If they're always in each other's face, their relationship was thriving in secrecy. But the moment it came out, I don't know whether she enjoys the public updates or whatever, but it has never been the same again. So please, they should just stay apart. All right, so that's my take on it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for every good night, real gist, good night, Olivia, good night, Chinacherem, good night, Irinose, good night, Shegun, good night, Ivy. Ivy say, Asi, please don't jackpa. Come and enter the marriage I'm in with Buhari. Ivy, leave that Canada. Come and stay with Buhari. Come and stay with Buhari 1 month. You will run back. Well, it's 5 p.m. here, but good night. Oh, Caroline. Yeah. Good night, Ayarate. Good night. Yeah, good night, everybody. Fumi, Fumi, are you just coming? Fumi, why you do me like this? Please carry me on your now we need engineers in Canada. Shey Ivy, we need engineers there. We need to put ourselves in the back. Move ahead. Network is bad in the village. Oh, hey, yeah. Good night, Shelly. Good night, everybody. When I hear Ivy, my mind goes to IVD. That is the name we'll be calling her now. See, that's the name we'll be. Okay, Ivy. I thought Ivy said she was in Canada. That's the name we'll be calling her now. I'm serious. IVD is the name. That name has stuck. I cannot see Ivy again. It's IVD. I heard Blessing CEO is dating IVD. See, we have gist. If it's gist, that's why I feel like this is my niche. I know that it's not even good to be taking moments apart, but when you come back up, there's always gist. This is Nigeria. Somebody is always going to do something. Someone is always going to do something. So God so help us. Ivy, where are you? Are you in Nigeria? Abi, you're in UK. Abi, you're in when people were identifying all those their country thing. You hear Ramo, Abi? They had better not be dating. That would be a mess. They had better not be dating. Like, they had better not be there. I can't even picture it. I can't think of it. They had better not be dating. That's for me. That's my take. That's my take on it, In fact, let me not think of bad things. Yeah, yes, it's the channel I'm going to. I already have the video, so I'm going to. He said, no, we gotta call her Ivy. Ivy did not be better name. No, when she does Gen Z vibe, it's IVD. When she's being a good girl, Ivy. But as soon as we smell small Gen Z stubbornness, we go back to IVD. IVD. Yeah, your husband's house. I beg, don't report me, oh. IVD, no verse. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for keeping me company. Have a good night. Have a lovely night. Have a lovely morning and afternoon, wherever you are. Please like the live stream before you head out. I do not know how many likes we got, but guys, come on now. Make sure we always like live streams. It's not fair. When you don't click the like button, it's not fair. We have like over 100 people and we just have like what, 90 likes. Not fair. Please like the video as you head out. Thank you so much for sticking around with us. Good night, good night, good night, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, I have a cold though, seriously. All the brutal back-to-back work, I just want to finish Saturday's work and then I'll take anti-malaria, take all the medications I need to take because my body has to just break down to get back together. It's wedding season, that's how it happens. We've been doing back to back from December to this first week. So the moment I'm done, I'll be back fully. By the grace of God, I'll just be dropping videos as God gives me strength. Thank you all so much. Hopefully, this year we grow even much, much more as God will help us. All right. Bye, everyone. Bye.